Hello and happy Wednesday to all your sunshiny faces. So guys, in this fine morning we are out taking Jack to school. I didn't have to take him yesterday, but today I volunteered to take Jack to school. So I was up at 7:30 again this morning, and now we're walking. So we should be there in just a couple minutes, but yep, that's what we're out doing it 8 o'clock today. Well guys, so I did record earlier today, and now it's about 9 o'clock. Yeah, there was a whole day missing from the vlog today because I took Jack to school and I was like feeling so gung-ho, like so like ready to get stuff done and everything like that, which I wasn't planning on taking him to school, but I ended up doing that. And like it actually felt like I don't know, I feel like really good when I walk in the mornings, and so I was like, well, you know what, I'll do it as much as possible. But I don't know, the whole day just got away from me, guys. Again, I have so much stuff that I was working on again today too. I had a few other things for the website that I was fixing. I also spent like a good almost 2 hours today scrubbing jars, which probably actually wasn't really 2 hours, it felt like it, but it was probably about a half an hour or maybe 45 minutes or so between the time that my mom went to go pick Matthew and Jack up to the time that they ended up getting home, which was probably about 45 minutes. And I was scrubbing jars, like pasta jars and stuff like that, just like leftover jars, because I always reuse them, because I will put, like, I grow my green onions in there, and my mom has a plant that's growing in there, and we just use it for like other stuff too, like you can store spices in it, or like my mom likes to put like the coffee not creamers, the sugars and stuff like that, like the little, we have the individual like tear packet ones, and so she put that stuff in there, or like hot cocoa and stuff like that, just because it's like cuter to display, I feel like. And so you know, we'll put them in the jars or whatever, even stuff too that doesn't have to have the lid on it or whatnot. And then too, my mom's done like chalkboard painting on there, and just like there's thousands of ways you can reuse you know, like old you know, jars, like the glass jars. So that's, I spent today, I had like a ton of them. I always put them on the side on the counter, and I was like, you know what, one day I'm just going to take like all of them, and I think I ended up having like 12 or something like that. I did, oh no, maybe a little bit less than that. I think there's 4 or 5 more soaking in the sink, and I ended up doing 5, I think. So somewhere between like 9 to 10 I think I ended up having, but I just didn't get all of them done. But I had to scrub all of the like labels and stuff like that off there, so I let them soak for like a good portion of the day in like hot water. But yeah, so that's what I was also doing today, was also cleaning all of those. And then I took care of the dogs too today, and, you know, other just like household stuff too that I had to do, dishes and other things like that. So yes guys, again, I wasn't super busy today, but I was semi-busy. I also started making my grocery list too that I'm going to need for this week, and then I made dinner for tonight too, which obviously I didn't show you guys, but I ended up making just a real quick hamburger helper. I already had some of the boxes. I think that we only have like maybe 5 boxes left or something like that, but we normally use 2 for dinner, so that would be 2.5 dinners left. But I used 2 of them tonight, and with the frozen ground beef that I had, you guys know I bought like, I think it was like the 10-pound thing of like ground beef or whatever it was, and so I used a pound of that because they individually separated it all out per pound. So I took a pound of that and added it to the 2 boxes, which it calls for a pound per box, but I normally use 1 box per 2 pounds. I used 1 pound per 2 boxes, so I combined all of that and ended up adding that in, and that was what was for dinner tonight, just because it was super easy. Wasn't really healthy, but you know, it was just an easier thing to do than having to find, like, you know, everybody finding like canned stuff to eat or something like that. So that was, it was probably actually healthier, I guess, not really, but maybe a little bit healthier than eating like Chef Boyardee for dinner tonight, which is probably what everybody would have done. But tomorrow I do have some red bell peppers that I still have left over, so I'm going to do stuffed red bell peppers with probably another pound of ground beef that I have frozen, and then also with like rice and seasonings and stuff like that, and then put them in the bell peppers, and, you know, can just eat them or whatever. There's also one too that was with spaghetti. I did it for Halloween, and you add the spaghetti and the ground beef inside of the bell peppers, so I might do that 2, which would be easy too because I have a ton of extra spaghetti left over, but it's nice that I had like a big stock up kind of on that. So this week that we weren't able to get to the grocery stores, we were still, you know, I'm still able to semi-cook. And then on Friday, then I'm gonna make tuna helper, I think, because we have 2 boxes of that, and then we have some tuna in the pantry, or maybe I'll do like tuna sandwiches or something like that, because I know we have tuna for sure. So just something easy. I feel like this week was like a complete, like, you know, free-for-all kind of week, but that we do have some stuff. It's still nice that we weren't able to get out to the grocery store, but we're able to I'm still able to make something with the stuff that we do have here, which is convenient. So yeah, guys. I guess that's my little rant about my meal plan for the week, with a, you know, non-grocery shopping meal plan for the week, which is a little bit difficult, but like I said, I started making that list too today, so that I should be going to the grocery stores. I think my dad said we're going to go on like Friday or something like that, or else on the weekend, but just because we weren't able to get to the store last week, we were planning on going earlier this week. So, for like staple stuff that we'll probably run out of, which I don't think we'll be out of milk, but just like, you know, that kind of stuff that we'll need because we weren't able to go to the store earlier. But anyways, yeah, guys, I'm so sorry. Like I said, I didn't record really throughout the day today, but updates, guys. The Hawks. Yesterday, I stayed up pretty late actually, and then I ended up waking up at 7:30 this morning to take Jack to school, but I stayed up late until like midnight or so, or like 11:30 or something like that, watching the Hawks, which they ended up losing by one goal. But yeah, now they're it's 3-1 in this series. So they're not looking too hot right now, guys. I'm so sad. It's one. If the other team wins one more time, then they've won the series, and the Hawks are out, and the Hawks have to win 3 in a row. So yeah, it's not really good. But I don't know if they've ever come back from like being in that place before. I don't remember what the other years they won the Stanley Cup, what the scores were, what the series ended up being or anything like that. But yeah, they're cutting it kind of close here, so I'm not sure. Fingers are still crossed, you know, that they can pull it off, but it's not looking too good. So yeah, there's that. And then of course football too. That's coming up soon. But yeah, guys, I will you know, I guess that's my sports update. I should just be like a news reporter because I'm always updating on sports. But anyways, guys, yeah, I'm sorry. I will talk to you guys all in tomorrow's vlog, and hopefully it's just my problem is recording throughout the day. Like, I've been in my room so much and like working on stuff that I haven't had time like even out and stuff like that. And two, I feel like the fun part for me in the day is when I get to cook, and since I'm not cooking this week, I'm like, what do I do with my life? I don't know. So if you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I will talk to all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.
Is an integral part of what makes the 2016 C-Class one of our most sophisticated cars.
Oh, yeah, he's very scratchy. Your paws are so soft, Wizzy. Your paws are soft. You have a ticklish spot on your paws.
Democratic ballot.
Oh, so cute.